Hi everyone, and welcome to the 12th and probably final part of Let's Build a Family House. So before we get into really finishing things up, I just wanted to make a few changes to what we did in the last part as usual. So for the teen room, there's not a whole lot that I want to do, but Skychime 658 did suggest that I replace this with the pet psychic decal that we got with cats and dogs. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and find that really quickly and stick that in there. So there we go, there it is. Yeah, so can we... No, I think that actually it looks... No, I think it'd be better if we size that down. And why can I not... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think there's fine. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and, kind of like this coloring. Actually, no, maybe... No, I think the original coloring it came in is fine. Alright, so moving on, the other thing I wanted to do in here was replace this guitar with the Freezer Bunny one, which was suggested by Little Chrissy. Yeah, so I haven't really used... I don't think I've ever really used this guitar, so... Yeah, let's, So I think we've got... Ooh, I kind of see, yeah, I definitely see the Teen Who Has This Room liking this guitar a little bit more. Alright, so there we go. I think that's it for that room. So over here in the grandparent room, there was a lot more that I wanted to change. So first of all, a few of you said that you thought the rug I have in here doesn't really work that well, which I agree, it's not really the best. So Keela said that I should try using the swatch I originally had for this rug when I first put it over here. It's basically the same swatch I have in here. So let's size this down once and then stick it in here. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. It definitely brightens things up a little bit because that rug was definitely very dark, so we'll just go with that. And then because of that, I'm going to have to change the color of this because it just kind of blends in a lot. So, oh yeah, also, Mrs. Manhattan said that I should try changing this back to brown, so I guess that does make sense because I was saying the whole thing last time about how I saw this as being a part of a matching set, so I think it would work better to change this back so it looks like it all came from the same set. And then I think we'll go with this color because it kind of ties in with this, so I think it looks a little bit like it goes with it without being brown, you know, being the exact same color, because, yeah, I think it looks a little bit better in a different color. Or we could go with red, maybe? Yeah, I think I might actually like the red more, yeah, because it kind of pops out a little bit more against this, so we'll stick with that. And then, because of that, we need to figure out something different for this rug, because I don't have the exact same rug in two different spots here, at least not this close together. But I do like how bright that made this room. Maybe this one will be fine. I don't know, I think that works. And then this is also another option, but I'm not sure about that. I think this one, yeah, this one maybe is the best thing to go with. Yeah, I'll go with this one. So back in here, Mrs. Manhattan also suggested that I get rid of these paintings and then instead I put in the thinner console table and then stick a TV on top of that. So let's go in here, accent tables. So yeah, we can just take, I think this one will look nice. And then Sims should be able to get through here. Yeah, that's plenty of space to get through here. Yeah, because we definitely couldn't stick a dresser in there because that would take up way too much space, but I think this is fine. So what do I want to go with? I kind of like this. Although maybe, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to find one that exactly matches that, which I think is, that's fine. We'll go with this color for it. I think it kind of ties in with everything pretty nicely. And then I'm just going to put this older TV up here. Yes, I'm not sure. I think if we raise it like that, it's going to be hovering a little bit, so we have to put it like this. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit raspy. For some reason, I don't know, for some reason my throat's feeling a little bit sore today. So hopefully that's not a sign that I'm starting to get sick, which I am kind of worried about because some of my coworkers are getting sick, and so yeah, I'm kind of worried about that now. Yeah, that's floating. That's the annoying thing about this. Well, maybe it doesn't look too bad if I... that's fine. I mean, it's not perfect, but I guess that's a little bit better than it just floating. And then Mrs. Manhattan also suggested that I put this above here, so I'm just going to use the same painting, but I'll just put it on one of the other scenes, like we can have the farm scene. Yeah, so something a little bit different. And then to decorate on top of this, I think I'll just stick some of the cat and dog related decorations that we got. So I guess since we have the cat scratcher in here, we should probably stick a cat up here. And then on, ooh, I like how this one looks. And then on the other side of it, I'll just stick that little cat plant thing. Yeah, there we go. That looks cute. Let's go with, I like that. Okay, and then I think I'm just gonna replace this with what I had with, yeah, because I think I had that in there originally. So we'll just go ahead and stick this cat scratch back in here. I think, actually, no, let's go with this coloring. Okay. Alright, what else was there? Oh yeah, I wanted to replace these with something a little bit less modern. So, I think Mrs. Manhattan also suggested using that one, yeah, this painting right above here. Maybe I could stick both this painting and the mountain one, because I kind of wanted something that went all the way across a little bit more. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so I guess we'll go with brown swatches. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a little bit, I don't know, it just looks a little bit too busy. So I finally settled on this painting, but I think I am going to change the couch back to red because I feel like it did look a little bit better with the pop of color against the brown here, but I will change this to something other than red, like maybe the yellow looks fine. I don't know, we could leave it red, but then I don't want it to, kind of wanted something that more so tied in with the cushions here rather than the color of the couch. I don't know, but if we go back to that, then it doesn't really stand out quite enough. I mean, we could make it brown. Or maybe just white. I don't know, I mean, that kind of works. Although I think the yellow might have looked a little bit better. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think the yellow is a nicer pop of color. So we'll leave that. That's it for that room, so now we can finally move on. And I'm just going to start with the master bedroom in here because sometimes when I do these Let's Build parts, I tend to lose creativity a little bit the longer I've been doing it. So I just want to get this done while I'm fresh. So first of all, let's just get the curtains in here. So I'm just going to use these, but I'll change them to white. I think they should fit in fine. They kind of go through each other a little bit, but yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it. Alright, actually, I probably should change the colors before I put them all in, but oh well. Yeah, actually, let's go with that coloring. Yeah, I probably should have changed them all to this swatch before I place them all over the place, but that's fine. So I think in this room, I'm going to use the other bed that came with cats and dogs that's a little bit more modern. Because I think someone brought up a little while ago that they saw the parents as being a little bit more modern. So we'll use that bed, but I think I'll still have some more traditional touches to the room, but at least this bed's a little bit more modern looking. So where should we place it? I think right here would be good, kind of like in front of the window. I like that. And then we have a little bit more space over here near where the closet is. So I think that's fine. Let's figure out which swatch we're going to use. That's nice. That looks kind of nice. I used that one before, so I don't really want to use that again. Yeah, I've used the other bed from Cats and Dogs more than I've used this one. Because I think, I've only used this one once. That looks kind of nice. I actually like how this color swatch looks in here, so I think we'll just try that out for now. And then for the end tables, we'll just use, I don't know, never mind, that's a kid stuff one. Maybe these, yeah, because there were the ones from Cats and Dogs, but I don't think, I don't know, I guess I could use maybe this one? Yeah, I'm not sure if it really had any swatches that went with this bed. I mean, I guess that kind of does. You know, I actually haven't used this table yet, so I think we'll try this out. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Alright, so just get this over here, and I should probably also figure out the wallpaper before I get too much further into this. So what do I want to go with? Maybe some kind of color that ties in with the pillows? Like some kind of bluish green color, like... That actually looks kind of nice. But I want one that's like that, but a little bit more blue. But I'm not sure if there's anything... that actually looks kind of nice, too. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, but... Yeah, sort of like the look of that. Alright, so go with that. And then let's pick what lamps we're going to use. Alright, yeah, and unfortunately this is the last part, so I can't really see any feedback. That's what, like, these last parts are always so nerve-wracking because I just worry that I've just screwed up and, like, whatever I'm doing is looking awful, but it's like, yeah, I mean, after this part I'm going to be uploading it, so there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. No, I don't want to use those lamps. I think we'll stick with these. Yeah, we'll go with this. Alright, so what else do we want to do? I think to brighten things up a little more, I'll just overlap a couple of these. I do that sometimes with these lights when I don't want to add in more lights, but I just want things to look a little bit brighter. So, moving on, I wanted to get a standing mirror in here as well. So I was thinking we could have that over here in this corner. So what do I want to use? This one? I don't know about that one. Maybe this one in one of the plane swatches like that. Yeah, I think that looks kind of nice. Alright, so we got that. We should probably figure out a rug for in here. So I wonder if there might have been a swatch of this that kind of works, because I like how this fits into the room. So let me see. I'm actually remembering to use the plus and minus keys this time, because usually I forget about that, but yeah, today I'm actually remembering it. So what if there's another swatch of this, like that? Although no, that kind of blends in. Or it might actually look fine if we take this rug and try it in the brown color that we had in the other room originally. Because I think it might look, I'm not trying to change that one. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, because I think it might actually look a little bit better in here, because it's kind of trying to go for a more modern look anyway. So yeah, if we had in the brown color, I kind of like that. But I don't know, now I'm not really so sure about that color wallpaper in here. I mean, maybe something a little bit more of a, maybe not necessarily this beige, but like what about more of a golden kind of beige color, or some other kind of brownish color? I don't know, like maybe, actually, what do we use over here? Okay, so that wasn't what we used in that room, although I don't want to make this room super brown, but I don't know, I just wasn't really a huge fan of how that wallpaper looked in here. So I think that's what we had in the other room. So maybe more of a warm brown like this would look fine. I mean, that is kind of keeping with the theme of this house, because, you know, we just have a lot of warm brown colors throughout it. Although you kind of have, maybe that would look better if we went with a lighter brown like that on for the frame. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Kind of pops out a little bit more. I'll try to add more pops of color in through other things, but for above here, I was thinking we could use those more modern paintings like in Cats and Dogs that I took away. So, I mean, that's something that would also help to add a pop of color, because they are pretty colorful. So I'll just put one above here, and then one above here, and then we'll change it. I think I'll go with the swatch that I had for it over there, which was this one. Yeah, I think that looks nice in here. Okay, so what's the one that looks kind of like, I don't know, that works. Yeah, so that works pretty nicely. It's decoration above these, so let's see how that looks. Yeah, that works. Alright, so go with that. And then, I guess on here I'll just do what I did. We'll take these books and stick that here, and then I guess like an alarm clock too. And I really wish they had more modern alarm clocks. Because the only, I mean, well actually that's not even an alarm clock, that's like a mantle clock, but I really wish we had alarm clocks in this game. I don't know why why we don't have more alarm clock looking clocks in this game. But I mean, it's just kind of like a realistic touch, because most of the time you have an alarm on your bedside table. So it would be cool if they had that. But what else did we, actually I want to see, you know what, I actually like this swatch more. Yeah, I'll go with that. I think that, yeah, I think that kind of fits in with the room a little bit better. And then on this side, we need a dresser, so I guess what we'll do is maybe we'll get over here, because we don't really have much space to like put a dresser in that's not blocking things. So I think what I'll do is I'll take this dresser, I'll just use this same one, and I'll put a TV on it, so it's like the TV for this room. And I think that'll work. And then we got the standing mirror over here, so that's a mirror for this bedroom, but I want to see if we've got a swatch that kind of works with this. Yeah, there might not be one that quite matches. So maybe we could see if there's something with this one that works. Because I mean, it doesn't have to perfectly match, but I just want something that maybe looks like it goes together a little bit more. I think, you know what, I think that, or we could have just left in that swatch. I don't know, which, I don't know about that. I definitely like how the cats and dogs one looks more, so I guess we'll just, I don't know, it's fine. We'll just leave it. And then we'll get a TV put on top of that, so we'll just go with this one. Will it actually, oh, it's a disappointment. Does this one, okay, so that one actually snaps on top of here. What about this one? Yeah, you know, we can just have the smaller one on top of here, and then I'll put some regular dresser type knickknacks on here, because it's a little bit easier than having a floating TV, which just bugs me, so we'll go ahead and do that. So I'll have some clothes here, and then I think I'm going to have to raise up. We'll just raise this up. Actually, I think if I raise a TV onto a dresser, it might be a height where it actually works out fine, but that's fine. I think having the smaller one up here would probably be a little bit better. So we'll just kind of shove that back a little bit so it doesn't look like it's blocking the TV, and then, I don't know, we'll just go with, I guess we'll just leave it on that one, and then what else? Maybe just a plant or something like that. Actually, maybe we should move this over. You know what? I'll just get rid of that, and then we'll stick a plant in. Just something a little bit smaller. Okay, no, not that, because it kind of looks like it's blocking it. Yeah, we can raise this one up. Okay, and then we'll just move it a little bit further back like this. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And then I guess we'll go with... you know, maybe the red looked nice. Yeah, I kind of like the little bit of a pop of color that that gives. And then I'll go back to using just, yeah, I'll just have something that's a little bit more of a typical dresser type thing. Like, I think that works. Alright, so I'll just go with that. And then in this corner here, I'll just put a plant in. So let's use this one, because I don't think I've really used that a ton. Yeah, then what color? Ooh, I like how that looks. Over here, I'll just stick a couple of these just centered along here, and then we'll use the other two swatches that go with this that I didn't use. So let's say I didn't use this one or this one. So, you know, let's have this one on the top. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. And then we'll have this one on the bottom. So yeah, that's not the ones I used there, so I think that's fine. What if I replace this with the city living one? Yeah, that might kind of, ooh, I like that. So we could find a coloring for this that works. I think this would be cool, because it kind of fills in the space a little bit better. Maybe that. Or just the gray. I don't know, how does that coloring look? So how does this look compared to the mirror that we had in here before? Oh, I think it looks a little bit better. Yeah, so I think we'll go with that. I mean, it kind of ties in with this a little bit. So I think it works. Actually, let's, yeah, it doesn't really fit in here super well. And then you got space back there, but that's fine. Okay, so what else do we need? There was the one... It was like the hamper type item that came with Parenthood, although I'm not sure if that'll really look that good if we just stick it in the middle of a bedroom. But yeah, this is definitely quicker to furnish than, because I think the last part ended up so long because this bedroom just took a long time to furnish because of all of the detail that went into it. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Okay, so we'll leave that out. Maybe I could just add in the regular hamper that we got the base game. Yeah, that might look a little bit better. Oh yeah, I always forget that we had this. Oh, I used to use this all the time in builds, like as a nice little detail, but then I kept forgetting about it, so you know what? Let's throw this in here. I think that looks pretty cool. And you know what? I don't think we, yeah, I don't want to, because this is kind of an area that the Sims have to walk through to get into the room, so I don't think it would be good to just stick stuff in there for the sake of it, so I think this is about it for this bedroom. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge bedroom, so it's pretty simple to furnish. So I think we're about ready to move on to the bathrooms. Yeah, but really quickly, I remember that down here, I was trying to stick these water stain decorations in to make it look like, you know, someone left the window open and a little bit of water came through, so I think we'll just throw one of those in here to add a little bit of extra detail. Maybe, actually, I don't know. It looks kind of gross though, so maybe I'll just, yeah, we'll just leave that out. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll keep this room looking, actually, I don't know. I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, I think it adds a little bit of extra detail. So you know what, I'll leave it in. Actually, maybe we'll see how this one looks. And I mean, if you don't like that, like if you want things in here to look a little bit more perfect, then you can just go ahead and take that out. But which looks better, this or the little one? I think, you know what, let's just stick with the little one. Or it could, no, we'll just do that. Like someone left that open. All right. So moving along, let's finish up things with the bathrooms. So yeah, this definitely will be the last part of this. I think I'll do this bathroom over here first, but I just want to get that in there because, I don't know, to make things a little bit easier on myself, I'm just going to have the same style between both bathrooms, which I think is realistic because, you know, sometimes in houses they, you know, redid all the bathrooms at the same time, so they just kind of look the same. So I don't know, maybe they redid all the bathrooms at some point in the 90s or something like that, so it'll just kind of looks like this and slightly dated, and I don't know, I'm just trying to make things a little bit easier on myself because I'm furnishing 2 bathrooms here. So, yeah, it definitely makes things a little bit easier for me if I just kind of do the same thing between both of them. So I think right here, yeah, that looks good. And then I'll just copy the same thing over. And actually, yeah, let's snap it up there. And then move the back. And I think that, actually, no, we need to put it even further back. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. And then we'll get the toothpaste like what I had over here. I'm actually going to do this whole thing again. Yeah, this is usually a little bit tedious, so that should be fine. And then I realize, I don't know, we can move this over a slight bit. There we go. That's good. And then this bathroom has kind of a weird layout, so it's sort of tricky to figure out where to place the shower and all that. So I think we'll have the toilet here. And then I'll do the whole sticking a half full thing in, and then we'll just have a shower because that's all we can really fit in this bathroom. Yeah, and then on top of that, we'll just go ahead and get the trim. So I think I'll go with this in a darker color wood, like that perhaps. Okay, that looks good to me. I think we need another light. We'll just stick another light over here. This is, I feel like this is such a weird bathroom layout. Maybe we just, I don't know, like, is it... I don't know. It's just kind of a weird shape is the problem. But I'm just going to put... how's that one? Yeah, I think that looks fine. And then I'll move this over a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. I think that works. It's not perfect, but oh well. Actually, you know, let's go with this one because I think that one's perhaps a little bit too modern. So that one works a little bit better. And then I also wanted to have some curtains in here. So I think we'll just go with... we'll go with these. We'll just kind of match what we had in the bedroom. Although, I think we should go with a different color for this. Ooh, that actually looks kind of nice. Alright, yeah, we'll go with that. Although, the issue is, where do we have the towel rack? Because I was going to put the... Maybe we'll just have the towel rack on the other side of it. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's not like the Sims actually use these towels, so that's fine. Alright, that works. Actually, let's go with a different towel rack. And I think that, yeah, that color looks fine. And then we'll also get this in here. And then I'll just use this. And that's really, yeah, this bathroom is very cramped and a very weird shape. So I think that's all we're really going to be able to fit in here. But I wanted to add in a bath mat. So I'll just use this and kind of tuck it partially under the shower. And yeah, that works. And for the color, let's go with... I think I'll actually go with the brown in here. Alright, that works for me. And then on the wall, we can have some kind of decoration. Maybe I could use that... actually, no, I didn't mean to grab that. Maybe I can use that one sketched portrait of a person that I didn't end up using in there. Yeah, that works. Okay, so think... Oh, ooh, we need a hand towel. Alright, so we'll get that. And then after that, I think that's going to be all for this bathroom. Yes, it should be this swatch. Alrighty, oh, actually, on second thought, maybe a trash can. Yes, I'll just stick this one in here. Next to the toilet, or maybe... that might actually be a better spot. Although, I kind of like this one more. Yeah, I think the Sim should be able to get through here fine. Let's see. Although... I don't know, this trash can is smaller. And we don't have a lot of space in here, so I think it probably would be better to just use this one. You know, we can go with the yellow. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of like how the yellow looks. Alright, so I think that's good. Oh, that's kind of, yeah, I mean, that's all because I did base this off of a floor plan. The floor plan had it so that the closet was off a bathroom, so I guess that does happen, but I think that's, although maybe we can stick the mountain painting in here too, and then after that, I'll call that as it for this bathroom. Yeah, I think that's good for this bathroom. Alright, so moving on, we're just going to finish things up by getting this bathroom, which is the master bathroom. Although, okay, so first of all, I think we'll do the whole having a toilet in the separate room thing. Because that is something that I've seen in a lot of nicer homes. Where I guess to have more privacy, they just kind of have it so that you have to go into a separate room to get to the toilet. So we'll do that for this bathroom. And we'll just have it in here. And of course get the light. Alright, looks good. Although maybe in this room we should actually just go with, no, we can have the same tile, it's fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, you know what? I just realized it might be a good idea to stick a pet bed in the bedroom. Yeah, so that's something we can have over here, right beneath the painting. So I guess we'll scoot that over a little bit, and I think it should be fine. So what do we want to go with? I think that looks good. Actually, how would it look if we went with yellow? Although I do kind of like what I have here. No, I think we'll stick with this. Alright, so there we go. So getting back to this, I wanted to have some kind of painting up there above that. So I'll go with, there was the one, yeah, this painting. So we'll just have that above the toilet. And I think that's all that we really need in here. Yeah, so that's good. And then right here will be where the sinks are, so that kind of fits in very nicely. So we'll just get these mirrors. And then move them together so that you don't see the lines. Alright, I'll just grab the same sinks, and at least in this bathroom there'll be a little bit more space between them. So that'll be nice. And I wanted to have some kind of plan on here, so let's go with this one. Just centered, looks very nice. Let's go with the yellow. And then we'll have a couple of soap dispensers in here. So I don't know, I don't feel like raising it up right now, so we're just gonna stick it there. Although, oh, that's... okay, fine. I'll put that over here in this corner. Alright, good enough. Although, maybe they look better in the yellowish color? Okay, yeah, that does look better. Actually, I'm gonna go in and change the swatches of these in the other bathrooms to that color. Just because I do like it a little bit more. And then I'll copy this and have this in here as well. And then we gotta have the little toothbrush container. And other than that, I think that's good for on top of here. I don't know, maybe there's a couple of other little, I don't know, maybe like the, maybe the nail polish decoration would work well in here. Actually, okay, maybe not that. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I think that looks a little bit better. I'll change it to that coloring. Alright, so I think that's good for on top of the counters. Also, let's get the curtains. I think I'll just use what we used in the bedroom. We'll just kind of keep the same theme going. Okay, so that works. And then as far as the rest of the bathroom, I was thinking, let's put... because I want to have a shower and a bathtub in here. So I think we'll have shower here and then a bathtub next to it between here. So I'll put up a couple of the half walls. And then this area in here as you walk in could just kind of be, I don't know, like I'll just have bathrooms hanging up there, and then I can also use that other dresser that came with cats and dogs that looks kind of like bathroom storage, because little Chrissy did suggest that I do that. Although I feel like this looks kind of weird with the two half walls, but I don't know, I guess it's fine. It might look better once we actually get the shower in here, so I'm just going to use the same shower that we used in here, and then let's get the bathtub. So I want something that kind of fits nicely. Maybe not that. That's a little bit too modern. How about this one? Yeah, we'll just kind of keep it looking a little bit simpler. And, oh yeah, I forgot the hand towels in this bathroom. So I think we'll use this one. And then what color? Maybe... Ooh, I like how that looks. Alright, that works. I really wish they had a matching bath towel that came with that. Because I don't know, I really like these towels, and I just wish they had the regular bath towels that went with them. Okay, so we got that. And above here, I think we'll just put a couple of these. Or maybe just one of them. Yeah, I think just one's fine. So, do we want to use another swatch of this? Or, I kind of like the tree one. I feel like the tree one would look nice in here. Yeah, I like that. So we'll go with that. And then we can grab that one soap item that came with Spa Day and then stick that in here. I think that'll look nice. So hopefully that'll raise up to where it looks like it's not floating, which I have a feeling it is floating. Although unfortunately I can't really... Yeah, that is definitely floating. Okay, so we gotta move that down. Although, oh, this is fine. Alright, so we just gotta have it at the back here. Go between a little bit. I don't know, it's not perfect, but I think that works. And what coloring? I kind of like that one. Although that looks nice too. I think the peach color for the soap looks nice, so we'll go with this. And then, is there anything else we need? It might look nice if I take a shelf and stick it in there and then have, actually no, not that, and then have this item and this item on there, kind of like it's more bath stuff. Yeah, so let's go over to services and find a shelf that works for that. So we did have this one, but I think, okay, yeah, that one's going to be a little bit too big. Let's go with, I want a smaller one. Yeah, all of these are, they're a little bit too big to fit in there. I mean, that one, I don't want to stick it through the wall, so I don't know, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. This one I think was a little bit, okay, perfect. Yes, this one's a little bit narrow, just what I wanted. So we'll go with that swatch for it. And actually, I'm going to lower this just a little bit. And then we'll bring this down to here. And yeah, like I thought, they're not going to actually snap to it. And I was also just thinking that it might be better if I put a wall in on the other side of the shower rather than having two half walls. So that's something I'll try in a little bit here. Okay, so I gotta take the down one. And then I'll lower the shelf just a little bit so it's actually at the right height. Alright, that should be good. So let's just pick the color swatch for this. So I want to try to go with one that's, oh, that looks fine. Yeah, I don't think they really had, that looks nice though. I do kind of like that one. There's that one. Let's go with, you know what, actually I like this one more. And then we'll go with a kind of a beigeish color for those towels. Although, actually, let me rethink this. I don't know, I kind of like that one. Okay, so we'll go with that. Alright, so that's our whole bath area. Let's get a bath mat. And I think that part of this bathroom is going to be done. And then, yeah, I think I can just stick a wall in there and then that'll be fine. Like, that might be a little bit better. So we'll have this here. And I think, I don't know, it would probably look like a little bit too much if I had a mat in front of the shower too. So I think we'll just stick one here and then leave that as it. That is yellow. The yellow looks kind of nice. I think we'll go with the yellow. Yeah, and then let me try to sticking a wall in here and seeing how that looks. I think the two half walls might have actually looked better, so we'll just go to that. Yeah, that looks better. And then in here, we'll see how that one dresser fits. Yeah, I actually haven't used that dresser yet. Yeah, so this thing. So I think we'd have this in here, just kind of, maybe, we should probably have a trash can in here too. So maybe we can, or plant or something, I don't know. I mean, we don't really need a trash can here, so maybe I can just stick a plant here or something like that to make it feel a little bit nicer. So we'll just go with that color for it. And then, I guess I'll grab this plant. And then we can just have this here as you come to the bathroom. And then, yeah, I think that's good. And perhaps some, oh yeah, I also wanted to have the bathrobes hanging up. So we could just fit, I don't know, it's kind of an awkward fit for them, but maybe we'll have one, actually we could, no, that's, or we could have one here and then maybe one right there next to the door. Or both of them here, but then that looks kind of like it's, I don't know, that's fine though. I think it probably works a little bit better over here. Yeah, so just change your boat to this color. Maybe move over just a little bit. Yeah, we'll get them away from the door a little bit more. I can stick another one of these over here and just center it above here, and then also place... I'll go with that. And then I can also add some more of the country type decorations in here, like the, you know, chicken and rooster type decorations, just to kind of go with that country theme I wanted, like more knickknacks. So we'll add this little guy in here, and then try to find... I can't remember if I used this anywhere. I don't know, we'll just throw that in for good measure, and then we could probably fit, I don't know, like maybe, I don't think I've used the dog statue yet, so we just kind of fit that in here. Like, I don't know, they really like just decorating their house with little animal statues. Although that doesn't really, actually, I could probably arrange these on here a little bit better. Yeah, so I have that there, and then I can move this one over here a little bit closer to it, like that, and then have this little guy right there. Alright, how does that look? Yeah, I think that looks, actually, you know, maybe we'll get rid of the dog. We'll just leave it as these two. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. And we'll scoot them in closer to each other. Alright, so I think that is actually good. Yeah, so this house is done. I will, of course, have a download link in the description if the gallery is still working. I don't know if it is at this point. But either way, it'll be on the gallery, so you can just go ahead and download it if you like. And then after this, I will have a little fly-through of the house so you can kind of see how the finished product looks. And as far as when I'm going to start my next Let's Build series, it might not actually be until the beginning of next year, because December just usually is a very busy month for me. And I also wanted to try to upload more speed builds than usual this month. And it's just going to be hard to juggle everything if I'm trying to start a new series on top of that. So I think for this month, it'll just be a little bit easier if I keep it to 2 ongoing series. And, you know, that'll also give me a little bit more time to focus on working on speed builds, while kind of juggling everything. So yeah, I hope you all understand that. But, you know, I will, of course, have other kinds of building videos up for those of you who mainly just watch my building type videos. So yeah, thank you all for the support throughout the series. I just had a lot of fun with it. This is definitely one of my favorite Let's Build series that I've done. I'm looking forward to starting the Let's Build whenever I do that, which will probably be shortly after the new year. So, you know, you'll only have to wait a little over a month for that. But I'm going to end this here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.